Hello and welcome back to an all new video. If you guys are new here, I am Katie and I love to share home content, lifestyle content, and today we're giving my living room a little bit of a glow up. If you guys have been following along, we have been sofa shopping and finally pulled the trigger and our new sofa has been delivered. But with that said, it's kind of opened up this whole can of worms here in this family room, and today we are going to take care of that. I found a new rug and it was delivered and it is absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to show you guys exactly what I had in mind. I had shared, because the color of this sofa and the color of my rug and the color of my coffee table, it just was way too much dark on top of dark, and I knew if I just started with the rug then I could go from there. So that's what we're gonna do to kick off this video, but there is some exciting stuff throughout this one, so make sure you guys stick around until the very end. I even got new dining chairs. So that was a goal, to replace my dining room chairs here in my home, and I was just being patient, taking my time, waiting for something that I really loved with a good price point, and we do that in today's video. So me being patient definitely paid off. But let's go ahead and kick off here in the family room. I gave my old rug, which I am keeping. I absolutely love this rug. It is stunning. So I'm going to roll this up and put this away into one of my storage closets, and then we're going to get the new one rolled out, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. Is the new rug. It was exactly what I had in mind. It is light, it is bright, it is soft, and it is the right size. I took you guys into Home Goods with me in my last video, and I found some beautiful rugs, and honestly could have brought any one of those home with me, but they weren't big enough. They were only 8 by 10. So this is a 9 by 12. I got it on homedepot.com, which, you guys, I looked everywhere for a rug. I usually get my rugs at Rugs USA when they do 50% off. And this one was 9 by 12 for $164. And if you guys know rugs, that is an absolute steal for a rug this size. And it had everything that I was looking for. It had the light and brightness of the beiges and ivories and whites, but then it had some browns and grays and beiges, and it just can pull so many different directions, and I feel like it matches the sofa so beautifully, and also goes really well with my coffee table. So I feel like this rug is buying me time to figure out the coffee table situation. Even though the coffee table actually works fine in here now as it is, I still want to get something round and maybe slightly smaller. So that will be next in this room, but I just don't feel as pressured and as stressed out as I did with the darker rug in here. It was just too much for me to handle, and now I feel like it's light and bright and airy, and this rug is so soft and cozy. Let me know what you guys think of this new rug in here in comparison to the old one down below in the comments.
could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at
Okay, what do you guys think? I think this looks a million times better, even keeping the coffee table. I know it's still too big, but at least the color doesn't feel too heavy, and it does complement the couch. So I feel like until we get there, this is actually really, really nice. I put on this cute little screensaver on the TV, just on YouTube. That's one of my favorite things to do for the season. There's my favorite little piece of decoration right here. Do you like the new rug? Is it so soft? You match it. You match it. And it looks really good with my ottomans and then our little armchair. I think everything is just pulling together so nice, and it makes me feel so much better about these sofas because I loved them and I knew we could make it work. Of course, I've got the vacuum still out. This goes, I'll just put it right here. I feel like it's all kind of starting to come together and make sense. I had some people in my comments not agree with some of my plans, but hopefully now with seeing how this is all coming together, obviously it needs to flatten out and rest. And then I have some of my extra pillows and stuff kind of thrown in the corner there, but I think it's looking really, really nice. So I got a bunch of my fall pillows. I brought out some of my other pillows that I use year round. And I think it looks really, really pretty in here. And I'm going to keep my other rug that was in here because I just love it too much. And I think I could, if not right now, in the future, find another spot for it. So we're keeping that rug because I do love it so much. And these windows are really throwing this video. Okay, hopefully this didn't blow this out too much, but I just brightened it. So here's from the hallway off the family room. So I feel like this rug did what it was supposed to do. It made it lighter and brighter and not feel like a dark pit in the middle of the room. And I feel so much better about it. Like, I cannot even tell you. So let me know what you guys think about this rug. And if you want me to get any links for you, I'm happy to grab them.
I wish I could show you more, 'cause baby you deserve some more. But still you're here and that's what I adore. Should've told you straight away everything I have to say, but I'm afraid and I know you haven't noticed. You know.
I got new dining chairs, and these come with a really, really crazy story. I'll make sure I put it in the voiceover somewhere in this video. I just don't want to take too much time right now. I just want to show you guys the chairs, but here they are. They are from TJ Maxx, and what a steal at $79.99. If you guys have ever shopped dining chairs, especially like this, I love how they have the covered legs with the skirt on the bottom. These can get pretty pricey. So I noticed like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, they're very conservative on their compare price. So these say compare at $115 a piece. I got them for $79.99. And I love that they are going to be like an easy clean. That way if the kids or anyone accidentally like spills on them, I can just do a quick like spot treatment. There's no brand. I don't see an actual brand on them, and since they are from TJ Maxx, I won't be able to link them. But maybe if you guys just have also been in the market for dining chairs, maybe you can check out your local TJ Maxx or Marshall's or maybe even Home Goods. I know they're all sister stores, but they're like this really beautiful beige color. They are absolutely not gray. They have maybe specks of some gray, but they're mostly like a cream and beige color. And then I haven't even taken the plastic off yet, but they just have like a black leg on them. And then obviously the skirt covers them, but they are very beautiful. They look so good with what we have going on in here. I still have the bench on this side, and then these are my old chairs, which my mom actually put these there. And it's great because we can seat 10 at this table, and with the holidays coming up, that is so good. So I think I'm gonna at least hang on to these chairs through New Year, and then I can reevaluate. So here are the chairs. Let me know what you guys think. The other two she put over here next to my sideboard just to kind of like move them out of the way. And then we realized, those actually don't look terrible there. It looks a little cluttered right now because my son's backpack was on the table and I wanted to clear it off. And then I got some new bedding in. I'm so excited about this. I will be sharing this in an upcoming video. It is so luxurious and soft. But these are the new chairs. I hope you guys love them as much as I do. I know I've been talking about getting new chairs for a while now, and I'm so happy it's finally done. It just makes this whole space kind of like lighter and brighter, and just kind of like gets rid of that farmhouse look, and then kind of pulls what we have going on there in the family room here into the dining room space. So very, very excited, especially again to have these for the upcoming holidays. And then when I do like a beautiful tablescape, I think it just elevates the look of the whole area. So had to squeeze these in this video, and we have been loving this new rug. It is so, so soft. Okay, so we're gonna do some cleaning here in the kitchen, just a quick tidy up, nothing too crazy. My floors also need some work, so I figured it would be a wonderful time to tell you guys about the funny story that goes along with the dining chairs. So you guys saw that we went into TJ Maxx, and that was actually the day before I went back and purchased them. I saw them, they caught my eye. I thought they were everything I was looking for, but I wasn't really in TJ Maxx to buy chairs. I was actually in there killing time because my car was at the dealership, so I didn't even have my car there with me. I jumped in the car with my mom. So I was just browsing, kind of killing time, and I feel like that's the time that you find things that you're looking for. So when you're in the store and you're not really shopping, that's when all the items are in the store. So that is exactly what happened to me, but there's even funnier story that goes with it. So anyways, really quick, I just wanted to show you guys my new cross necklace that I got from Uncommon James. It is so pretty. But diving back over to the chair story. So my car got finished. I went home for the night, and I had taken some video while I was in TJ Maxx, and I went back to my footage and I was looking at them, and it just hit me like I didn't just stumble across those chairs for no reason. Like, I really think that they were meant to be. The price was right, the color was right, the size was right. They had 4, which if you guys know these Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, you'll find like 2 or 3 chairs, but it's very rare you find 4. So I was talking to my mom, and she's like, you have to go back and get those chairs. So I even shared them on my stories on Instagram, and I was like, okay, if they're meant to be mine, then they will still be there the next day. So fast forward to the next day, I call my mom and I'm like, hey, do you want to go on a little quest with me? And she's like, yeah, I'm down, let's go. So I told her, let's go to the TJ Maxx. The TJ Maxx is about 20 minutes away. It wasn't even my close local one. And I was like, let's get in my truck and let's go down there and let's take a gamble and see if all 4 are still there. So I had to get my son from school because I wouldn't make it down there in time, and we're sitting in the pickup line, and my mom is like, are you sure you don't want to call first? We should really call, make sure that they have them, we can put them on hold. And I just really didn't want to be that person and annoy any employees, or make anyone have to go out of their way to check the store for these or put them on hold or whatever. So we're sitting there and I'm telling her, no, it's fine. And finally she goes, you know what, I'm going to call TJ Maxx, and I'm going to have them put those chairs on hold. So long story longer, we're in the pickup line for my son's school, and my mom calls, and the lady's looking for these chairs, and she finally finds them and says she's going to put them on hold. So by the time we get my son and we make the drive down there, it's within an hour of the phone call, and we walk into the store and we see 2 of my chairs up by the checkout line with 2 people sitting on them. One behind the counter, and one is with a lady that is literally at the cashier paying for her items. My mom and I quickly panicked and we're like, what is going on here? We grabbed somebody before the lady paid for the chair and walked out of the store. And it all worked out. We ended up getting all 4 chairs clearly, but it was just kind of chaotic because had I been like literally 1 minute later, this lady would have bought that other chair, probably would have been loading it in her car already. There were other 2 people sitting in the other 2 chairs. So my mom and I were just like, these darn chairs were meant to be. And it was such a close call. And I'm so happy it all worked out. Had my mom not forced me to, well, she ended up calling, but said, that's it, I'm calling, I really don't think these chairs would have been mine. So note to self, call, put it on hold, because you never know. You could be in the store to go buy it and somebody could be at the cashier just a minute ahead of you. So talking about an adrenaline rush, but we got the chairs loaded up and brought home and they look so dang pretty. If you guys enjoy easy, quick, healthy meals, then keep watching. This recipe is so good. I was actually doing an Instacart for my local grocery store. I want to say it was Stater Brothers, but I think a lot of grocery stores are doing this now on their websites. They'll give like dinner ideas, and then if you click on the recipe, you can go through the recipe and uncheck, if you have an ingredient already. But if you don't, it'll automatically add all the ingredients you need for whatever that recipe is to your cart. So I got this recipe from the grocery store website, and it is a mango salsa salmon. So if you guys like salmon, definitely make this. So as you can see, I got some really big, good quality salmon fillets, and I'm going to take like a teriyaki marinade. Here's the brand that the grocery store recommended to me. So this is the one that I got and it was very good. Highly recommend. Then you're gonna put, I think I did a cup of the teriyaki marinade and then a tablespoon of the honey. And then I'm just throwing this in a Ziploc bag because I'm gonna put this in the fridge and let this marinate for about 30 minutes. And while that was marinating, I went ahead and grabbed my produce that I need for this recipe. So you're gonna need some pineapple, a red bell pepper, some onion, some jalapeno, and a lime. So this recipe called for 1 whole red bell pepper. So like I said, while that fish is marinating, this gave me the perfect amount of time to prep these items for the salsa and get them going into the skillet. There was very little prep, not a ton of ingredients, and the cleanup was really, really great. So I'm just gonna dice up this red bell pepper, again, the whole thing. And then I bought pre-cut pineapple just because I didn't want to deal with cutting up a whole one. So you guys will see, I want to say it's probably about a cup or 2 cups of pineapple. You want to cut up the pineapple. I bought pre-diced onion, so you're going to do about a cup of onion. And then obviously the jalapeno will be, if you like it or not, but you cook it down and you cut the ribs out of it and the seeds and all that. So it's definitely not spicy, but it just definitely gives that jalapeno flavor, which I really enjoy. So this is definitely not a spicy meal in case maybe you don't like heat. But as you can see, I'm just lining everything up here on my cutting board, and then I'm slicing up this lime because you're going to use that in your mango salsa, some of the lime juice, which I will show you guys how I put all this together. My salmon is done marinating, so I'm just gonna throw that onto a baking sheet, and then I'm putting this into the oven. I think I put the oven at like 350 or 375. This is all gonna depend on your own individual oven, of course. And then I cooked this for about 20 minutes. Again, just check your salmon, always check your food, make sure it's cooked through, because, you know, elevation, types of ovens, things like that, it all cooks differently. But this is how I did mine. And while the salmon was in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the ingredients for our salsa into a skillet with some olive oil. So I'm just gonna throw this in here, and you're going to char it and warm it through. This doesn't take a lot of time. I think I just have my stove on medium, and I'm just going to cook this down and make the salsa. Now I cheated and I had this ready-made jasmine rice. Of course, you know, you guys can pair this with whatever rice you want on the stove, from scratch, however you want to do it, but I just kept it simple. So I used a jasmine rice already pre-prepared, and then put a sliced lime, so if anybody wanted any extra flavor. This was a meal that the whole family ate. My kids love sushi, they love fish, they love rice, they love soy sauce. So I prepared theirs slightly different than the plates that I made my husband and I. And as you can see, I decided to pair this with some asparagus, and then once the salsa was charred and cooked down, I'm gonna go ahead and add this mango salsa right on top of the salmon fillets. And then, like I said, you can add soy sauce to this, season up your vegetable however you like it, but this was such a good meal and I just wanted to share. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe before you leave. And other than that, friends, I'll see you next time in a brand new video. Bye.